we're back. Oh.
Hello, hello, hello. You are looking mighty beautiful today.
Is that
Is that a what?
a corpse? Fucking corpse.
No, but I am trying to stay away from the corpse.
Please. Okay. It just said that he's at work right now.
They will shoot me with the machine guns.
So how do you feel about the possibility that Rey in Force Awakens is actually Obi-Wan?
I'd be pretty blown the fuck away because Obi-Wan isn't supposed to have any. None of the Jedi are really supposed to have any descendants,
Because
except for like I guess Anakin, who wasn't supposed to have a kid.
Because they're doing massive damage control right now, trying to say that Rey isn't Luke's daughter.
Retirement funds.
Well, I guess there's some interesting controversy going on if Rey is not only not Luke's daughter, but is Obi-Wan's. That's
Because people are like nitpicking it down to the fact that she's giving him his father's lightsaber again.
What about the cops?
That's like, you know, the last person to hand it to him was Obi-Wan.
I don't know, that's a pretty weak theory, though. I mean, not like it sucks, but like, I don't know, there's a lot of shit backing it up.
I'm still pulling this his daughter.
I may be cool to see that Obi-Wan had a descendant because I miss Obi-Wan.
But look at all of her acuities. Like, the first force power she used is mind trick. And Obi-Wan was like...
That was like his shit.
Yeah. I think it could, like, I don't know. What if it, well, I don't know. Hopefully this isn't another, like, person conceived in midi-chlorians, which would be,
That's the scene I said.
I don't know, it's kind of silly if they keep throwing that gimmick in, you know. Anakin was the only, Anakin was the chosen one, but we can't have another.
Chosen by fucking what, by the way? I always wondered that, like, chosen what? Like, how we did it?
It's
just like
through different eras of time in the galaxy, there's been like an avatar of the Force. Like Revan was one. Like someone that simultaneously does bad but good.
Please, sir.
Basically balance. Like someone that personifies like balance. But who knows who that's gonna be? Like for all we know, Kylo could be the main character of this new trilogy, and we don't even know it yet. Hopefully not. But
yeah, he's kind of. No offense to Luke Skywalker, but he's kind of the Luke Skywalker of Sith. As in, like, not meeting expectations. Even though Luke was like, since 4, 5, and 6 came out first, he was among the first Jedi. But then it's like, hey, look at all these other Jedi that are disciplined and
did you see
better.
Rogue One? Did you see Rogue One's trailer?
Yeah, but I thought it was like a teaser.
So that's a prequel. It's a prequel to A New Hope. We'll see. We're supposed
I always
to see.
wanted a prequel to A New Hope.
We're supposed to see young Han Solo. But the really, really crazy thing about it is,
How old is Chewbacca?
oh, dude, Chewbacca.
How long do fucking Wookiees live, dude? Chewbacca's been around for like, since episode 3.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Wookiees are up there with like the Hammerhead people and whatever Yoda's race is that has never been identified as just being like.
I don't think they're like Yoda's race, because motherfucker lived for like 900 years.
Yeah, but they're another one of those like nearly ageless
Forever race.
Yeah, and it's probably a lot of them are inherently force sensitive. like I don't think they're like I think somewhere in the canon it says like that it's not possible for a member of Yoda's race to actually be Sith. That they're like
they're too cool.
They're too cool.
They're too like Gendo can't touch them.
You're in the robot.
Shinji, I am your father. Pilot the Eva. Shinji's like, no.
Robot, I will not pilot.
I wonder if because you know when Anakin became Vader officially, like after the ass whooping,
Yeah.
and let out that giant ass no. Do you think that was in reference to the whole like Luke figuring out that Vader was his dad with his big long ass no?
Yeah.
Because they're like the same thing, except one of them was like.
Well, they say no. They say no after a massive bomb is dropped on them. In the case of Anakin, it's finding out that he.
I would say it's a massive
essentially
bomb.
Pretty much killed like the love of his life, and then for Luke, it's finding out that this guy who is infamous for being like the most evil
Ever.
fucker around at that time is your dad. Like, so they both like, yeah, they couldn't really say anything other than no at that time. Like, so yeah, it is great. It's almost like how they always bring back I've got a bad feeling about this.
Skywalkers are so fucking dramatic. But yeah, like Obi-Wan to Han Solo. I mean, well, Han Solo to Obi-Wan, but still.
I'm pulling for.
Well, I think Obi-Wan said it a few times.
I'm pulling so hard for Mara Jade. Like, if this new canon doesn't include Mara Jade, then they've instantly destroyed it because she's just such a bad bitch. Not that Rey isn't bad, but like
Not Mara Jade bad.
yeah, not Mara Jade bad. I guess we shouldn't be surprised if we find out that Rey is like another child of Han and Leia's, but if she was, then why wouldn't they have said something to her? There's an overwhelming amount of evidence that it's Luke's daughter. It's like staggering as fuck. Like they tinker with shit. They know like robot language and
How the fuck does one learn a series of beeps and boops that all sound the same?
isn't it like Morse code though?
It might be Morse code, but to learn like high-pitched Morse code,
Derek's retirement funds.
why is he wasting his time being a Jedi? I would be like a nuclear engineer. Theoretical physicist, something awesome. Not that Jedi aren't awesome, but like, you know, something that doesn't get my ass killed.
Jedi are really like
I don't know, I'd like to be like an old Republic Jedi and not like a Rebel Alliance Jedi, because those guys die and aren't very good at their job, and
the Jedi from Darth Bane's era
yeah.
were such like I don't know, like
It's
pompous almost, like
Old Testament Jedi.
yeah, like Old Test, like literally.
They're like Old Testament God.
One of them had a gold lightsaber, and he was like half whatever the fucking meerkat people are. He was like half meerkat, half human, and he actually had no real force. He had force power, but he had like he wasn't good. His only ability was like lifting his lightsaber in the air and like rallying a bunch of people to do whatever the fuck he was talking about. Like that was his thing.
And he's like, I'm the shit.
yeah, he really like when it came to I think he got like slayed in a fight, like utterly slayed. But
Yeah, I think Jedi was more of a political position by some points of Star Wars.
yeah. They're like really charismatic stoners.
Yeah.
And the Sith are like the Sith instead of the Sith, they're not stoners. They're like I don't know, they're like tweakers.
Yeah, the Sith are like
If only we could go back to the Tython days when everyone
the
just
Sith are
played
like
nice.
different kinds of rapists.
If only everyone could just play nice like they did on Tython.
Like Darth Maul's like the quiet one that sneaks up on you. Sidious is like the one that tricks your kids.
If there's anyone at all at the helm of anything in this world in terms of Star Wars,
Dooku's the one that holds you at gunpoint.
they owe it to fucking Darth Maul.
Yeah, but
Make a fucking Darth Maul movie like so hard. Like Ray Park, bring Ray Park back. You know, show us really like Darth Maul in Phantom Menace. If you didn't do like some extra reading, a lot of people walked away from it thinking he was like a bitch. But
yeah, no, I mean that's why Clone Wars did that shit on Darth Maul.
yeah, I like Clone Wars, but man, some of the comics, like he just went hard as fuck. Darth Maul.
I mean, he was the apprentice. He was the original apprentice to the fucking like the Dark Lord.
And he like relished in it. It wasn't like an Anakin thing where Anakin
like,
was
okay.
left with only like one door open left to him, and that was be Sidious's apprentice. Like Darth Maul was like, yo, like I'm about it. Like, you want to send me to kill people? Please.
He's like,
that's
I heard you
my
like
baby.
mudkips. So
I'm
I'm gonna give
he
you a
was
mud
literally
kip.
raised for this.
Yeah.
Ooh, a fish truck.
Copy that.
Fuck them.
Well, in some ways, Anakin was also raised for it, but
Not like to be a bad guy.
No.
He was just raised to be a guy.
Well, I mean,
Like Darth Maul-
Palpatine had him made. Palpatine had him made.
um,
He made him out of fucking midichlorians.
the guy before Palpatine's master is the one who did that.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he himself
It took
was the one who did it.
It took that long for the ritual to
Be complete.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sith race. What are they called? Cabraks or something? They got this weird ack sound in their name.
Zabraks.
Zabraks.
Well, the thing is, Zabraks. There's Jedi Zabraks in the Old Republic trailer, the one that everyone was like drooling over. Basta Lashan's granddaughter, Cecile, her master is a Zabrak. Like they're not bad now. Darth Maul was from Dathomir, and there were Dathomirian Zabraks, and those were not very nice because Dathomir is just not nice. How can you be nice on Dathomir? You can't be nice on Dathomir. That's
Yeah,
like being
Everyone there's an asshole.
yeah, that's like being nice in Detroit. You can't be nice in Detroit.
Ha! They should have called it Colt.
Oh.
Yeah, like no one nice comes from Dathomir. Like what? It's like saying that Gandhi was born on Mandalore. Like what the fuck? Like
Yeah,
no pacifist are coming from
Gandhi
Dathomir,
was born
Mandalore.
on like a small village in Naboo.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Oh, shit.
Gandhi might have been born like on that planet where Greedo came from.
Oh god.
Greedo. It's just blue.
He was from Alderaan.
You know we really need to watch.
Yeah, Gandhi was like from Alderaan. That's a good representation.
We really need to watch the first actual Clone Wars, the 2D one that was made by the guy that did Samurai Jack.
Oh god, it's mostly quiet and just fast paced as shit.
Oh my! And you
But it
can
has
see
one-
Mace Windu go hard in the paint.
Yeah, he was swinging their bolts around, killing them with
Oh
bolts.
my god, dude! Fucking Mace Windu.
The only reason he even cares about him, other than the whole like, he would have had Sidious if it wasn't for Anakin's rotten
yeah.
ass.
Yeah, like he could detect shatter points really well, and he was trying so hard to find Sidious's shatter point, and at the very last second he realized the shatter point was Anakin, and it was already too late. That's some bullshit though. Yeah, we deserve to have like a couple of these people from the movies like have their own films because they were just too G. They were way too G to not be remembered. Some people like fucking Ayla Sakura, and I don't, you know.
Ayla Sakura is awesome.
She's cool, but
She was like one of the best Jedi ever, except she got gunned down by a bunch of Jango clones.
like she really had no fucking like they just.
No idea.
She didn't even turn her lightsaber on. They just like fucking
She was just.
gunned her down.
She turned around and had the most innocent look. She was like, "What's going on? Why you
Dude,
guys?"
at least fucking Kiadi Mundi like
he like
did
took.
some fucking.
He like took off, kind of.
Oh,
Plo Koon like got in his fucking.
What was that movie just did? He just floated.
Oh, it's called Oops. Let me see if I can do that thing with the phone booth again.
man. Oops, we didn't code that.
Oh. There it is. That's
Oh
what
my
happened.
God.
You can disassemble a phone booth just like that. Oh no, I don't think
He's
so.
gone. Oh, there he is.
Oh, now I'm on fire. That's there it is.
Where'd you
That's
go?
right.
He ran away.
He did?
Yeah, he just got up on the road.
That's
He
not
ran.
his corpse.
I don't think so.
I think that's his.
No, man.
Oh well, he's lucky then. Whatever. Fuck him. Let me get my Nazi pistol. I hate when I can't see them and I have to run out of cover to find. Oh, there he is.
Also, Disney, LucasArts, Lucasfilm, if you're listening, we want fucking 1313. Like, seriously, like, this new Battlefront is not enough.
Yeah. What the hell?
Literally, what the hell?
It's
like,
fun. All you did was make a battle. You just ripped off a Battlefield game and put Star Wars skins on it. What the fuck's going on? You think we wouldn't notice? We play other games, assholes.
Did we talk the other day about how they like changed the whole focus of it? Because it used to be like Battlefront was like you and like 5 other people. It was like an experience for you and your bros. And now like the new Battlefront is all about you.
It's like, oh, you can do all this shit when you used to have to be able to aspire to it. You had to work with people and capture shit.
Yeah.
You couldn't just run out in the middle of the fight.
Find some token that gave you an AT-AT or some shit. Yeah. Like it is.
You had to fucking go get in the AT-AT. Like, you had to use it the right way. You couldn't just take it where you wanted. On Hoth in Battlefront 2, if you just took the AT-AT haphazardly, like wherever the fuck you wanted to go, that's like half of the Empire's firepower. There's a good chance you're gonna lose because you're like shooting at the same turret.
That's what I love, man. I remember playing split screen on the first Battlefront with my mom, and we would rock the fuck out of that AT-AT.
First Battlefront.
Is it just me, or are those Metal Gears?
But
All of it. Like, the Empire has so many Metal Gears.
and the Rebels really don't. Rebels really don't.
They have 2-legged Metal Gears, like Sahelanthropus. They have 4-legged ones. Like,
The Empire's built some fucked up
I don't know.
shit.
I can't think of Metal Gears.
There's a 6-legged one, the ATTE that the Republic had, and the smaller version of the ATST that was like for off-track shit. The ATRT?
I have a book with them in it, and I don't even.
It is. I think it's the ATRT. It was like.
Come on, pal. Let's talk about this now.
Remember all the different shit they used to haul droids around in? They had the big droid van thing, and they had the little droid cruiser deal where they'd all be stacked up together and you could get the Legos for it. Oh man, that was the one.
That was the one.
What was the one?
My lust. That was my day.
It was Bay. It was fucking excellent.
Yeah, but man, there was no cooler feeling than like having some really good dogfighting mates in space battles, and then just breaking straight off and going in the fucking hangar of the enemy ship.
Yeah,
And
what
just,
you do is you get play as some motherfuckers like the droids,
man.
and then because for some reason the Republic and the Rebels have the shitty gun ships that everyone recognizes, but the ones with like the machine guns and the missiles, the homing missiles.
I do like the droid bomber.
The droid, well, I like it because it's General Grievous's ride.
Yeah, and then the one
Well, I actually
that
don't
one
like
thing
how the
that's like a
bombs come out.
pod. The one thing that's like a pod.
The Tri-Fighter?
Yeah.
Dude.
That thing was so nimble. You could get the fuck out of any fight.
I like the Starfighters. Like, you got to use Anakin's every time.
Yeah.
Even though there was
that
one, there was one of every color.
Most of the time, though, some fucker would always like some bitches would get the Starfighters and break them, like wreck them, and like no one.
They just fly out and use it. Like when someone would go sabotage a base in a Starfighter, like fly into the hangar and just leave a perfectly good fighter jet, like for space combat, in the hangar to be blown up by the enemy or stolen by the enemy. Oh, they should have machine guns. Ah, it's the other machine guns. And this will be the machine gun I use forever. Hold on there, everybody.
Wow.
He tried to get out and then
He
died,
did.
and then slid back in because he's dead, and he understands that.
Poor bastard. They don't give a shit. They're using machine guns on you.
Yeah, I've been
Is
like,
that the most wanted you could be as 4 stars?
I don't even know what 5 would be. I hope I kind of don't ever have to find out, because this is kind of not hard, but you can't just fuck around and walk and like be fun. You pretty
It
much
feels
have-
like there's an awful lot of people in this city, and that there's basically no police force.
Yeah, it's the way it should be. In Grand Theft Auto, it's like there are more cops than there are people. This is kind of how it, like, I want to say it's how it actually works, but I think it's just how I want it to work. It's more or less like the police should be more competent. And not... what really sucks is they give up searching too easy, and they take bribes in, like, every fucking way. There should be a stop point for bribes if they want it to be more real. Because they captured a lot of it, but...
Well, you know, it's like the 50s. It's the Mafia.
Yeah, but...
That's why I said the cops back
You
then
know-
were so much more corrupt.
You know what's really fucked up though is like in some
They wouldn't
ways,
let you phone in a $500 bribe for, like, the murder of 70 people.
In some ways though, dude, like organized crime back then actually was positive in some communities.
Well, I mean, wasn't it in the old
Lots of people didn't like
in the
police.
Godfather movies? Is it the new Mafia selling drugs and the old Mafia doesn't? And,
Oh yeah.
and the old Mafia actually did it right, and
Oh,
the new
yeah.
Mafia is what's fucking it up.
Cosa Nostra and all that shit.
Yeah,
man.
see, I didn't watch those movies. I just kind of need to follow it.
Yeah, like it
Well,
used to
because
be-
back then, I mean, what did they do? They killed people. Okay, well,
They
why
killed-
are you getting killed? Who's putting a hit on you and for what reason? What did you do to get
usually
fucking
a good
shot?
reason. And they
Like, people don't
protect-
just pay people to kill people for no fucking
they
reason.
protect like the elderly, like
Oh yeah, like
you saw fucking
they wouldn't have let fucking punk kids walk around and be motherfuckers. They'd be like, hey, you need to straighten up, or I'm gonna fucking put one in you right now.
You
And
heard
if
it
you
here,
fucking
folks.
didn't, they fucking put one in you.
and they did a lot
Well,
of
they make it work for them,
They
too.
did shit for the community too. I mean, it's not a good example because it's Hollywood, but American Gangster, like it shows the dude handing out fucking turkeys to like homeless people,
Yeah.
like fucking hams and shit. Like,
Lots of times it'd be like, we'll feed you and shit, but you have to come do our shitty work.
oh yeah, it was
Like,
definitely,
there was always a catch, because they're
Oh,
still,
yeah.
like, we're still the mob.
oh yeah,
Don't fucking get too comfortable, homie.
but you know it was
We're
a,
not
it was
fucking
a,
UNICEF.
It was a I scratch your back, you scratch our back.
Well, I
collective.
mean, they weren't just gonna hand it to you for nothing. They expect you to work for it, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
what it should be. I mean, if you want something, you gotta work for it.
Oh, yeah.
You heard it here, folks. It's Joe and Richard justifying the mob.
Hey, if
Dude,
I thought there was good money in it, I'd be in the mob.
the
I mean, there's good money in it.
no,
Don't get
there's-
me wrong. There's
I-
great money in it.
I like
I
to
just
be-
can't. I mean, I can't start a mob here in
the
town.
mafia in Italy
Yeah, you get
totally
found out,
rebelled
man.
against Mussolini, and when we invaded Italy, there were instances where I'm awfully sure the U.S. military was orchestrating attacks on Mussolini's compounds with mobsters,
Oh, probably.
and they were like,
Well, they
handing
had
and doing
to.
shit.
Because we had no grip there. We had absolutely no grip.
Yeah, the people, it's a home turf advantage. You know,
Oh, yeah.
If you know your neighborhood, you know your neighborhood. Like, no one's gonna come in and learn your neighborhood like you know it.
Which is probably why the Middle East is so fucked up, because everyone knows the
hell
neighborhood.
Yeah, dude, we'll never prevail utterly there, and we shouldn't, because we shouldn't be there. There's no honor in blowing up peasants in mud huts with 85mm mortars and calling it
War.
protecting our liberties. Yeah, you don't protect your liberties by killing people in a country 2,000 miles away. I'm
Well,
sorry.
what pisses me off is that we'll tell Israel not to fucking like the Giza Strip or whatever.
Gaza, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember this shit.
Man, fuck you.
They, fuck Israel. No, but they'll bomb the fuck out of them. We'll tell them not to, and they'll do it anyway. And it's not like it's a bunch of fucking a bunch of fucking heathens with like, you know, weapons and shit. It's
They're
like
fucking
it's
military.
like
they're a government.
it's poor ass people.
For every like 2 or 3 Israeli kids that are killed by like a Palestinian shell, the Israelis kill like schools full of children in Palestine. Like, it's so uneven. Like, so fucking uneven. They have a fucking blood grudge that goes back to when fucking Cain fucking smashed Abel, dude. Like, they got some stripes.
Well, I thought most of their fighting went over the whole Zionist thing after World War II.
It's
Like, if World War II hadn't happened, there would be so many better things. But really, it's really, and then not even like, oh, we'll just let Hitler work it out, as the Germany will rebel on him. More or less like, what if we just killed Hitler the right way?
Well,
and not pushed him
that
back?
whole thing was that the Jews fucking have a order that they're gonna take over the world and this is how they're gonna do it, and Hitler fucking solidly believed that it's real, and I fucking think it is too, because they fucking did. It talks about how they're gonna make the people of Russia turn against Stalin because they have control of Stalin, but he's just a puppet of theirs, and how they're gonna get into America and they're gonna start from the east, and one day they will be in control of all of the industry, which they are, and fucking Hitler knew that. Like he was a solid believer in that.
Are
shit.
you saying?
Am I saying Hitler did nothing wrong?
Are you saying?
Is this a Mountain Dew competition?
Did I see you say Gendo? Are you
Are you saying? What's that? Do you hear that? Jew-Minati confirmed.
Illuminati confirmed.
I'm not prejudiced against Jews. By
Legalize
the way.
gay
You
marijuana.
guys yell at Joe about that.
Legalize gay marijuana. It's all there is to it.
My uncle's Jewish.
My pubes look Jewish.
Everyone's pubes look Jewish.
I didn't say that. I just said mine did as well.
That cop just gave the fuck up.
He's just like, ow.
Ow, he shot me in the leg. I'm just gonna fall down.
Not my blood.
He's got like a ketchup packet in his shirt. He's like, I'm just gonna.
I'm just gonna fall on it when he rolls me over. I'll just hope he doesn't shoot me because he's an asshole or something.
I don't have a problem with Jews, but the history of those people.
What are you an achievement for?
You're hard to kill, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. You know what that means? Bad motherfucker.
I have no problem with Jews, but like history can't be denied. Like, you can't deny history.
I think it's bullshit that we took land from Middle Eastern countries and gave it to them. I think it's bullshit that we give them aid of both financial and weaponry when we shouldn't at all. I think it is the main and only reason of any problem we have in the Middle East is because of who we support and what we're doing over there. And I think it's all wrong. I think it's wrong. I think we shouldn't be over there for any fucking reason. I think Obama. Well, I mean, it already proved Obama made up that shit about Syria, about him gassing his people.
It's not even as much like the Jewish people as it's not even the Jewish people. It's just like the conflict in Israel and Israel being a bitch.
You know what the most fucked up part is?
Making Jews look bad.
The biggest rallying cry in this country for support to Israel is a book. It's called the Bible. Literally religion.
Well, I mean, the Old Testament is a fucking Jewish history book. I mean, it's all about them. It's all fucking about them. That's the only part they read.
85% of all the white people I know that have, like, support Israel, like, all over the place, are, like...
Well, they're probably blind to the Bible's dark spots,
Yeah.
for one. They're like, oh, remember that story about fucking Zacchaeus or Lazarus?
Hey, remember that one story where Jesus broke up a fish and he fed, like, 2 homeless people? Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's not that story.
That's not even a story. Then that one time he brought that dead fish back to life and then he broke it in half and killed it again and fed it to 2 homeless people. The only person Jesus brought back to life was a fish. He proceeded to break it in half again.
Remember that time Jesus
it.
was told by his dad to kill himself? And he's like, no, bro, Kanye can't kill him. Yeah.
Easy taught me. Oh my god. So in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, every time someone gets a piece of... So they don't just eat it, they absorb it. And for every piece, they'll give someone else a different power. But, when someone absorbs a piece of it, they see Jesus. Jesus fucking... They can see Jesus. Like, Jesus will appear before them and talk to them. And essentially, Jesus watches over everybody who has stand powers.
You know, speaking of
that's the
Jesus,
only way to get stand powers is to eat the body of Christ. I'm like, so when you eat the body of Christ in church, you become holy. So when you eat the body of Christ in JoJo, you become holy, and it gives you a stand power. And that's why Jesus had powers, is because he had stands.
Jesus' bizarre adventures.
Yeah, Jesus' bizarre adventure.
He had a stand called.
He did have
Party-
some bizarre fucking adventures.
He had a stand called Party Rock that could turn water into alcohol.
Oh.
He had a stand called Ball So Hard Motherfuckers Wanna Find Me that could resurrect him after 3 days and turn him ethereal, make him fly away. My favorite stand of all was probably turning hoes into housewives, turning Mary Magdalene into Beyonce. You know, he reupholstered that pussy.
Jesus taught her.
Yeah.
Turn those drapes from black to red.
Oh my God, he did it, man.
Jesus made the first gender because they got him off. It's like, Dad, can we keep it? He's like, fuck yeah, we can keep it.
I'm so worried.
It's actually in the Bible that you should kill all ginger boys, and that you just want to, like, keep the more fiery girls.
Well, yeah, of course.
But, like, but the genders, just like you guys were saying about Jew Council, the genders made a group in order to stop this.
What, called Ireland?
Yeah, called Ireland.
Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland.
We decided
Well, what
to
about
make a
Scotland?
country. Well, I don't know how.
They're brown-haired in some respects. Like, I'm Scottish, and I'm
But
not
by
a
and
ginger.
far, the most kissed by fire people are from Ireland. And they are, like, they're fiery people. You know, they're great people. You know?
I'm Scotland and Northern Ireland are the two, like, pretty regular, like, places in Europe that I'm actually kind of afraid to just get into some shit in.
Yeah, I would not want to.
Like, I don't want to get fucking hit in the head with a hammer.
No.
Like,
I would never want to scrap in fucking Ireland, dude.
yeah, because they play for keeps, dude.
They play for, like.
They
teeth.
fought Britain for 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're dead anyway.
Like, terrorists, just Irish terrorists fought Britain for 30 years.
They even got a drink name after them, Irish Car Bomb, man. It's hell of a
I bet it's fucking delicious.
Oh yeah.
And I
I bet there's a whole lot of fucking
I
whiskey
bet
and
it's-
Guinness in it.
I bet
It's,
it's mind-blowing.
It's a Scotch glass with half Guinness, and then a shot glass with half butterscotch and half Irish cream. You drop it in and drink it before it curdles. It tastes like cake.
That kind of sounds awesome.
I knew it had to be Guinness because it's fucking
Oh, yeah.
it's Irish, man. It's been 30 minutes. We'll probably stop this episode here.
But
Well, hang on. Let me run into battle and die.
Okay. Going out looking like a
I'm
champ.
not even gonna aim now.
Just spray and pray.
Motherfucker!
oh wow, I almost thought you didn't have any ammo. Oh, you did.
Wow. You're not even.
I'm super good. At
You're not
this.
even trying.
I was trying.
Not as hard as you think you.
Is there a difficulty for this game? Do I need to raise it? I should be dead.
Maybe you should just use a weaker weapon. Make it
They
harder
have
on yourself.
machine guns.
Yeah, make it harder on yourself.
I've been making it harder on myself.
Well, use a pistol.
How about this?
You can't even blow
How
yourself
about
up.
this? Woo! Damn it. I'm too good at not dying. Are you serious?
Just.
Kill me!
Oh
Wow.
my God.
That one even killed him. That just knocked him on his ass.
I refuse to just stand there and
Oh,
let
no,
them
he'd
win,
be
though.
dead.
Really?
Oh
No, yeah, a
dude.
grenade right in front of you is...
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, that doesn't look like that big of an explosion.
That's the thing, though. It's
Well,
not that. It's the concussive force.
It's the concussive force and it's the hot shrapnel that's
How
like
does the
this big.
concussive force kill you?
when it presses the air out of your lungs.
Oh.
It knocks the air
boy.
out of your lungs, and it can cause muscle damage. It can cause hemorrhage.
Wow. Wow, did you see how he was shooting you?
I hate you. He's the super cop.
That's right. They finally sent RoboCop after you.
They're like, we should just use his tactics. That'll work, right?
He's like, they were like, okay, we got to get the guy from Ferguson in.
And remember, kids, Gendo
Whoa.
did nothing right.
Like I just found
What